Zizi Kodwa confirms a 1 million loan from his friend, former EOH executive Jehan McKay. Zizi Kodwa confirms a 1 million loan from his friend, former EOH executive Jehan McKay. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Jones. Why not TV? Please subscribe. Former ANC spokesperson Zizi Kodwa confirmed he received a 1 million loan from his friend and former executive at EOH Jehan McKay as he was in financial difficulties. Kodwa used more than 800,000 of that to buy himself a Jeep. He could not explain to the Zondo Commission the logic behind buying a vehicle while was in financial difficulty. Kodwa said he had not paid back any part of that loan that was given to him more than 5 years ago. He said the agreement with McKay was that he could pay back the money once he was in a better financial position. It's flexible between friends, Kodwa said, referring to the loan agreement. Kodwa has taken the hot seat at the Commission of Inquiry into State Capture. He is responding to allegations that he received millions of rands while ANC spokesperson. The commission previously heard how Kodwa received more than 2 million in payments and luxury accommodation linked to technology services company EOH. The managing director of ENS Forensics, Stephen Powell, told the commission that he conducted a forensic investigation into EOH. He found payments made to the ANC and individuals linked to the party. Powell said it seemed that between 2015 and 2016, when the payments were made to Kodwa, 3 government contracts were issued. Kodwa has told the commission that while he confirms he received payments from McKay, they had nothing to do with government contracts. I appeared before you to acknowledge the lesson you seem to give us every time you have an opportunity to encourage us to appear, and that is, we need to be circumspect about our relations and how they are perceived as leaders. One of great lessons I've now learned as I consulted with my own comrades and my own legal representatives in this matter is the need to take responsibility honestly and head on. The need to acknowledge that while I committed no crime or facilitated no crime, the need of leadership are that I must avoid the situations that lend themselves to perceptions that as a leader I'm being bought or favored, Kodwa said in an opening statement. State Security Deputy Minister Zizi Kodwa allegedly received payments and luxury accommodation worth 2 million from EOH Director Jehan McKay between 2015 and 2017. This is according to Stephen Powell, head of forensic investigations at ENS Africa, who was testifying at the state capture inquiry on Tuesday on evidence related to money flows. EOH commissioned Powell's law firm ENS Africa to perform a forensic investigation into IT tender irregularities involving the public sector. He told the state capture inquiry Kodwa received money from McKay, sometimes in his personal bank account. He is making his second appearance before the commission. He was last at the commission in November and was supposed to give testimony in the afternoon session on Tuesday, but it was moved forward after former South African Airways chairperson Dudu Myeni was a no-show. Direct payments. Previously, he testified that McKay had paid Kodwa about 400,000. What has happened subsequent to that is the commission has subpoenaed bank accounts. During my initial investigation, I only had access to a snapshot of Mr. McKay's accounts. In addition, we did further email analysis. McKay is a former director of Tactical Software Solutions (TSS), which is in voluntary liquidation, according to Powell. The transactions that Powell testified about were from TSS. TSS is not related to EOH. At the time of the transactions, Kodwa was the African National Congress ANC spokesperson. Mr. Kodwa received direct payments as well as luxury accommodation with a combined total of 2 million. McKay and Kodwa corresponded via email over that seems to be ANC's donations, Powell told the commission. Powell told the commission that on 28 April 2015, Kodwa received a settlement of 1 million. This seems to be a transfer of 1 million from TSS to Mr. Kodwa's private bank account. A week later, he received an additional amount of 890,000, a payment Powell believed was for Kodwa's car. In anticipation of Powell's evidence being heard, Kodwa penned a response to the allegations in the form of a letter to the ANC's Integrity Commission. The letter is dated 21 May. In it, Kodwa said he was aware Powell would provide the commission with more evidence against him. To the extent that I have previously presented myself before the Integrity Commission and presented the facts on these matters, the additional information is well covered in my previous submission and in my understanding does not fall outside the version of events already presented in the Integrity Commission. He further said he was not facing any criminal charges. There are no allegations of impropriety that have been made against me, nor have I been criminally charged of any wrongdoing, as I see. In a letter to shareholders on Tuesday morning, EOH also responded to Powell's evidence, saying the company had opened the criminal charges. The EOH Independent Forensic Investigation itself is now behind the group, and we have reported the suspected fraud and corruption to the authorities and instituted the legal proceedings where appropriate. We have also duly engaged the relevant law enforcement agencies to ensure that anyone found guilty of wrongdoing will ultimately be held accountable for their actions, the letter read. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Jones, Winer TV. Please subscribe. Bye for now till we meet again next time. Subscribe.
You